She was at Nsawam female prison on Thursday. Was calm on a pain. I'm any panin and I and Tokwama she couldn't have been taken to prison until not uniho at all, and we still stand by that. Until later on, Ena Obai. Bottom line is finally, Yadenaba Mahunanim she is in prison custody.
Order for Agradaa akodi Nsawam, Agradaa akodi Nsawam anokwa. Yewo omaimu ene yehunu nsam ene enema ekoso ewo Agradaa nsensemu. Agradaa ebu nipa ede nipa befa kwan hodo bebre su titiama for fa hodie so empo empanifo mo omaimu okasai ema ebitia won. Anokwa eni nanu eni nansa Agradaa akodi aban kukumu na afe ye wo ho na ye brebre yaso asea ye di yaso tietie mu ana chese Agradaa eni Nsawam eye interview bia ebetwa ebesene ye abrante ya na interview o de sen president foi ebetena ase na ne kasa mu no o kire se onua ba anase ye nua ba Mama part Agradaa eni Nsawam na ochire mu akwachira na ento asumuye ema meka ne se ono na nka oye interview na me begidie mu no na nka me hia se ne otiri twa ne interview o de se president for no ekwanya a omofa so omode ba Efie ase ho no ototototo wo ma no ono ededi se adwuma no na esidan na odi ne dikobon pempehwehwe president ho no mu a on timi hunu se Agradaa nsemone na se ne nsemfo wodi ye no edina be pie wo eye Nsawam a o kire se da bi Agradaa eni ho no na se sakwete se na dwuma kwapo no ono wankasa wo ye no ohu ne left and right onim na dwuma oyo na enum na eye officer prisoner officer biso ba e be kan nsem bebre se Agradaa owo Nsawam Agradaa abedi Nsawam a kire se abaye nsem de jane ade na abusua Agradaa kodi Nsawam no entia na ese ba ne se ye wo obi wo no ma was coming no nipa kono okoto no aye prison ho no wamfa ne wanche ne kura yes no kofio e ho fa no tantalizer yes no kofio no pressure oho de e fa ne pa ma enyama ekonimu ogine ma egu ne ho se ne a dodo na eka no se Agradaa in fact ya bro no pa e wo prison ho no na abusia wey ya da sorry ya eya brantre ya wo sa twa interview ho no mu a wo beka se Agradaa eni Nsawam no baba bontin abekle se Agradaa afidie omohunu owo Nsawam na omone ne di enkomo abusia sei ena eye abrante ya otwa interview prisoner interview no senia oka ne fae enie yenkomra yekohwe video no yekoba de okobia no ye de beto amoso.
Would you like to retract Tamaoka say Agradaa eni Nsawam prison?
Okay.
But actually no mpanyifo no beka say
yeah.
Which is which?
Yeah, there's no, I wouldn't say there is even a dichotomy between which is which. The truth is truth. Time I make a say, there was a video circulating on social media that seems to suggest she was at some female prison on Thursday. Was calm on a pain. I'm any panin and I and Tokwama I found that unfortunate. There was a sad Thursday in question, she was still in police custody. She was in custody, and usually when you are convicted or sentenced, there are some procedural or administrative and maybe SSO. So, sign how be way SSO warrant. You just don't go into the presence of
okay.
The police should have a warrant.
Okay.
And then procedural.
Okay.
And at time a sentence, so pregnancy test, he had to move up and down, and so on and so forth. Internal na adiasa.
Okay.
Friday, and SSO was a holiday.
Okay.
She couldn't have gone, or she should have, she couldn't have been taken to prison
on a holiday.
Okay. Which is clear. We know the laws. And when I found that video, I said, what is going on? Any paymu, she's in police custody. About said, Bruno. You know, so I thought it was a bit mischievous, and the media should do better. We should report nothing but the truth. That is why Crime Check came out to say, and moreover, we don't work, in isolation. No prison authorities didn't come warn him. The prison in question, I visited there over 100 times, and we thought that we should correct that error.
Narrative, no.
And not uniho at all, and we still stand by that. Until later on, Ena Obai, Saturday and Yumre. Yakrani him say, Omo Edeno Abba. Until we still stand by that. The PR of the Ghana Prison Service, Madame Fopa Latif, also had opportunity to clear that because not journalists for BBC Bisano. And unfortunately, you could forget about yourself. And also, until Odibanke and say maybe can say. Yenua ba ni ni hono na yenua ba no wo ho na journalist our interview ni bisa answer but na Thursday and Friday ne and no san be ka say Thursday and Friday no oni ho you see it's na it sort of tie in to what we had earlier said Thursday and Friday no but it's rather unfortunate so they can say the bank that session say I be no can say oni ho na owo ho. So bottom line is finally the number. Mahunanim. Yeah, we can confirm categorically as she is in prison custody.
Yeah. Before you be room, I'm starting some common crane ya shasi anisa. In himself prisons, there were levels.
Yeah.
Me sure say Obia ni Obia Timifra. I think say it was levels.
Absolutely.
He said Agradaa mudi ono or reverend. And Yaminipa said ye nim no.
Okay.
It was society nim no. Nti ono say no. Omo baby I do omo beko ana omo do omo fra obia.
Okay, so let me do a little bit of education. Your classification of prisons. Unfortunately, Ghana you need proper classification of prisons, but the prison service has been doing a lot. Ebine say a facility for Enkwada juveniles into Senior Correctional Center. That is the classification. Unya 18. World prisoner, security high. Into Senior Correctional Center, Ubrinebeka says security near lax because once Enkwala move up and down. It be school, it be yewe. Now, we even have a prison for Omo Yare contagious disease.
Yarea is signed.
Yeah, so that Yaren Ensani. Your maximum security prison. Ghana, your only one maximum security prison. Urema say yes. Nadia will be Roman. Ohana Atai, Yakoshran or Oppong. You know that. And just as I said, the prison service, are aware of the type of prisoners. As I see, I do it. But let me make this clear. Okay, say or your reverend, whether or a reverend or not, I know you're immaterial. If a judge says, young foul, your sentence to Nsawam, you go to Nsawam. But who runs Nsawam? The prison service will assess the security risk. Assess, psychologically as well. Say nipawi yede ne baha say be creative problems amoma. It is within the power of the prison service. Say omodo be ko bia. Once you leave the court and you have a valid warrant, when you are prison the prison service decides what to do. I know that doesn't mean say oma flout to the rules of the court. But hon wa ko show ma say Omana Efie rafo. Yes. Omkita fie ne safo.
Omno mchire dan bedem.
Ombechire dan obedem. Okay. But okofofra, you are not immediately thrust.
Mpacho mama the mic no I'm getting he say I mean he's a mbeno na embraye good. Melo so be odi no.
Okay.
Entwaso.
Enti okofofra sana you are not immediately thrust into the main yard. Prison service almost psychologist. They will take you through what you should expect. But they right now we treat crime as a sort of therapy. In terms they engage you. The weight of the sentence now they will be back for 30 years, will be back for 50 years. so ahu into no mo be didi nkomo on be study on be hwe no ma bi answer no ho say do ko ha ana say ye do ko ha because I do kwa ye do kwa bia na a problem for you. So no, it is the responsibility of the prison service to decide on where maybe assess ye do ko.
The anti-ambusa, I mean, in relation to Agradaa, no, yenim diamond for kafa no. Say you see, we say, why me say, wabuma po say, to such a person, ebi obi prison, ebi kura or a victim, and I say, ni huni pe be a victim. Na yedina ba. I mean, imagine how the reception will be in the prison for her.
Right. It's just as I said, the prison service decides. They are on the ground. Omunim the bibi do how beba they will curtail it. Okay. And don't forget, say we have baby to say and some female prisoner. Yeah. So young can't who say a prisoner. It's a very disciplined arena. Okay. And almost knows to be brave to say man, because if you look at Nsawam male, it was built for roughly 750 inmates. Right now a house over 3,500. That's Oma Brussels. A man committed crime to say mema. Okay. If you look in all our prisons, Ghana has 47 prisons. Okay. A man prisons, no other places. A man and also so because men we are the breadwinners, so we have to fight. We have to do at times unthinkable. So in the course of it, we are usually trapped by crime because we have to engage in illicit activities and normal emphasis. Do baby ana enye nipa no ana ahochere no enti no sanity enti omohwe ena se ebia ye maame Agradaa assuming say allegedly ye kasa ye kasa ye was scam nkrofo na ntokwa BBC ho a service ne be hwa am se don si yi ni free ha ne be ya ye be yi ne free ho into omo kita sa power no eno na eni judge be nsam
and the prison I mean officers and administration in the decide. Okay, first of all you can't prison cry den o the bar down Emma the lay person otia obo ati prison but shada nim at the den
we dey interview lots of people obo how say you convicted no nim say you dey no police cell. Okay, no nim prison. Yes. Into a prisoner, I think it's a warehouse mechanism. Okay. Bebia enipa sebe ebu emrano. Na court, omasema court. Na judge bi ahwa asebe no agina so say. Ese oko infirmary no infirmary nsa, infirmary 9 so and so forth. Prison is different from police cells. Okay. And now you jail also, but unfortunately Ghana you need one single jail.
Oh, you need
there is a difference between a prison and a jail. 2 months ago, me call America, me visited Prince William County Jail. Hono, before say be a road traffic offenses, and will be a bo, and I say will be a committed, petty offenses, minor. Good. It is jail hono. On the court, akahon. Into time so we pay free door be hono area court. It's very simple. But Ghana is I see any jail into. Your free be remand blocks. Okay. Oko court ni do asem na say judge remand wa. Your remand block on some medium security prison. Inti yede won your remand wa unye guilty until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. Inti sa remand block on na jail. Arches a wo kodem na ya do a court up and down. Uti anyi ye na policeman na ohwe wasem ye transfer na no aka ho. Enti na remand blocks e be 10 years 15 years. That's a crime check a Supreme Court for interpretation of Article 15.3 because we feel say so be any guilty of a crime. Yes, you don't have to house that person in a prison because you didn't say we now or you're innocent. What did not go prison already? What's the record? Because only convicts and the same Adrian. One could argue say you are separate from 15.3 say they should be separated. Accused persons should be separated from convicts. But there's say law no wama radius of separation so at as say separating quantin say but so we be say hin and some medium security prisoner one location penny ebe point e be kasa ha omo na assumed to be prisoners. It is any panel say at the end of the day no yakasa or you innocent the prison tag no so that is one matter you go Supreme Court to seek interpretation. As I say, Ahaban to establish jails. I see jail officers. It assemble 2 days, 3 days near now coffee. Dan say about keep you on some near refume. na ebinom through no fault of it ebi okra mo kan say omo paper some dey appeal ayira so at yase omo documents ayira into omo ka ho
okay
and I think say e bone kese na e dey nipa they shouldn't be there
nyame adoma wonim prison ho nsemi minim say obi ko prison wo Ghana ha na oba abonten a identity image positions be bro ha ontumi occupy biem jail de no any prison de no e ya de kro ana jail de obi ko jail ba ono no de ne image no okọ jail no yedi asem no ne ho son okọ but no jail kakra ono so oye ex convict ana ono de onye bia
no young convict wa
nti ono de
ex convict
okay
but yenya convict wa I stigma asem the moment into America say ye court because unya rem you can say oh no on some Yeramande
yes
e be e do asem we innocent but still no one here community awon area awon oh Nana Romeo oh and some na no
yeah
obi misa say na oye accused person and as onya accused person it ye the sa
stigma no
ye the best share ukom
yeah
e ade a e ha adwen pa into I am mixed
okay
I am mixed one cry and you know remanded no say be a police custody be no higher remanded in police custody be no prison custody police custody in there and crofo so only police for na fahin kwese but prison custody in there unya ko higher before say one higher the stigma na best wow
obi bebusa say eye den na utimi nya asa kwanya we a utimi any prisoners din komo etim de video I mean a babonti the camera see omo so obi aka senka eye a bit I mean private adianka enye easy how were you able to get this
as we speak I think say Madam Matilda Bafo wa baby will be America senior minister during the tenure as Director General of Prisons
okay
and minya data kwenya no
okay.
And that was the first time it shocked many people because na ebini muntiase say now say prison they will be prison where then in the course but you Nana Romeo you agree with me say crime check since we came into the scene through our intervention inipa bi wo ha na wo muni lawyer form be come asema mom enye anka yinum koma ka ho we've done lots of documentaries on the state of Ghana's prisons under our petty offenders project and any Christian Achu the late Christian Achu nyame fa ne currency you release thousands of inmates under our petty offenders project intinka hwan enye ye cameras na hwan ene be kwa akoma asema mom last week near prison you were female and some female prison you decided to say a cohort china na bibia beboom and kokon kitenkete na the DJ's kitchen project crime check ya ko yeku sibia ma wo mo ya first face na wie eno ya fe no ya de ato abonten said the be ya enipa pi betima akọ na almost makobo Ghana prison service you know say budgetary allocation to the Ghana prison service is once the 80 pesos you go so border ya border no ma pi with camera there has been lots of changes into camera no so they require the bonia enye ubi wo ha no ko bad news so at ya say but yeah crime check no ye ko ka omo ni bi asem ma wo mo yetime ye press conferences ye twe aban adwen gina enoma bi SS wo ye in line with modern prison reformation and rehabilitation. We are not interested in the bad news per se. We are only interested in adia the prison service never kwa nimu. Adia ebema prisons are found in Tumapa Efra. Adia yemi anama omu fiase. Ubi free tatali utwam ena sema kotono. Ubi enhu se owo ho. Ne yetimi na kodi nkomo ne hu se akwai sai ha no hye. Na na busianfo tima beboa na lawyer fo tima beboa no enno ena ya ade a eye focus yeah
wow why and for how many years now
10 years now
10 years
yeah
over who will be bremu
say dem akoma na edin kakra
I shall say na easy
just makoma edin but you know but adwuma bi a wo ye cha you know who was one of your own unua no omo I'm not saying say minis tima that's not what I'm saying but I've become used to it
as a doctor why a surgery
sanity and me go so amebu nipa bebre last week near Winneba local prison yi nipa sa nipa ne bo ha yi o ma uti o ma semo o rebe ho akwa ba akokra de obi oso bi koton na ne den krampo obi nku akɔchi nkusie miensa na ɔde ama obi so nkoton ma na kraja no ana young guy ɔde yi kaka na kwa na koton kusie no ediska no ɔde kusie no bi kwa pepper soup enti akwa na ko bi san se misika we akwa ni didi na tem no ma no blow enti blow back on them say man say almost 13 months
one blow no
ade a all kakran so police for no be na say nko mama no no nkwan no kra wi mama na no yi no last week, you know, because he try and fine. Usually, no courts, no, fine, no. But because most of them are from very poor homes, crime check goes in. Na yakobwa, and we'll be an yin keke. Be our said we could reprove. Usually fine in that.
Depending on the crime.
It depends on the crime. In Ghana, you need non-custodial law. In the absence of non-custodial law, bonin keti for courts, fine woman na eco prison. Am I prisons in a yama? And internet ya bomb. I say ye show more omo no betima sesa omo babo ntia ye betima bo ye bo pi under our ex-convict reintegration project of unam la paza ye nipa bi ha ya mema mo ska ama omo ye adwuma ebinim kwa ye bie shops ama wo mo no me ade ni nyina ya ade a civil society esese ye de bo aban ye de bo prison service so the be burden ni nyina emeswa wo. So that is exactly what we are doing.
What's your obi story sunda? Camera obi who say you were crying.
No sir, me hear from me edit here from man the person who's a strong man. Now we pack we are doing well we should there. Well we should there, you know. I know you're very emotional. And no man be her. You're very me nipa. Don't forget about that. There's been a lot in the past. We be when you know so no. Ba. I am a hard dream.
Out of the many, can you share one with us? Ubeka said throughout your I mean your interaction with them, that story in there they be okay. NTAC were maximum security prison. Or Cape Coast. Papa be a friend Tete. An innocent man or naming baby or drain on. And Nadam for be a friend Tenge. Okukumubi. And a police for no bono, and the police was no. We think so no other people there. Can okay. And yes, about not a brona no day. To him to save his skin. Nana room you chum. No abun dios and nana room you come. To about Tete Dean. Tete spent 37 years in prison. Minoka say, ye know what pee. Now the first time I met this story, no, I wept. Now she will be papa or naming baby. Another it been so hard. There's another story. Where the empacho before I quote another story no. I said Sebio or namni baby right and no bony thing. I say be hwehwemu hu say with nim na
no shoddy police investigations. You know animal police for so more yejuma pa but you mu nyina and omo that skill that professionalism omo de be yejuma no. Inti now for say omo prison omo nyina na edibon e bi no ho I think say they shouldn't be there. We know. But police maybe the docket police in the choir to akuna baby. Ya transfer police in you know into any panaka or prison home. It doesn't necessarily mean so or yeah bonnet. But when they appear, Unisika legal aid scheme across the country. Lawyers are more than about 40 across Ghana. So what do you expect? A country of almost 35 million. It's independent people home call your friend is a quarter. I was handling a case recently. So we know and I police for me be a bill or no one a statement amount. What do you expect? What this is or bet sure something else. Individually we could do quarter. No masa dada almost plead guilty judge in the bejao. When we didn't tell me yes sir. Because you're a mandua, only time I was a bounce and we took her abefa back court. Into say also you be jam sign or say Papa judge me guilty. The judges we are sure you're guilty or me guilty.
I jail to say
aye now your sentence and nothing not police in any news. So these are some of the
now how don't think say police in Semenka
there would be a honor dey say wagia to me say udi efo
say bi obeka say ja me de me ba no se me ba me nyintum
nana e hono ho po nipa pie ho mon kokoto da sa guilty not guilty they can't differentiate between the two. So the first time I walk court no into intimate kasa pii e hopo wo so cha at the end of the day no sanity at the sorry na me cancel I guy be your friend is saying me refer to say Douglas onu ko di the born kokum obi ene ye che no ene ye say omo bono onka oma or do a more sabon. So into a sha Nana Romeo and I know what some no body. So Roger Cortin or no some no bundi or bubu p the unco prison alone. This it didn't bit my court this length at the bonny. It is a way lawyer papa. It be a no a 2 year bit my lawyer. But what about to be free Kodobeda? Will be free salary go cheap. You'll be the How do you expect such people to get lawyers to defend them in court? Extremely difficult. Internet the can say the prison is everybody's potential second home. Into you hear no pieba, Jesus on because it be adeno onye. Put yourself in their shoes. Usi wabo coat fefe. Maybe they are some atoso. Ni ama 20 years. It's not easy. Na bakuya o say otwam no bi boni din no. Then eventually otimi enya no ana was yeah lot of time I me call say story no. Time I think about 7 years ago me call interview Atai. And I me call say story no. Into we did a lot of advocacy. Emma unya pardon. Unya presidential pardon. And no It just imagine says a man got this story now from a tuja. And Papa so be prison. Yeah, it is so there are so many people like him. I almost will prison. But ubi material masemuntino. Omakam sanity.
Enti we say no no ye no ye ni say wasebo wi ntu onko and ehwem wi ni hu say asem no kra woni hu call which is
unya pardon usually no unya pardon sir obetima sue for damages maybe I'm a government I'm a Oscar but usually na ban be catch also with Oscar we like obenya wanya like so unya
because we see aban na man so ni umuni kapre where they akosi international
is difficult
abranti yi ni na say atai die wapie no
yeah
etiti say bi mu kaso onsi omo eno sa no e aban na wusiu ana e Ghana police ana e hwan na obesi
eventually is aban many lawyer oboam ye no lawyer sure many no copy or city TV ama decide some they will sue the government suing is one thing getting the money is another thing attorney general bit my catch also in Nisika but there are lots of cases I handle enipa no omodi bim up till now for the past 6 years 5 years almost can sika and then I'll be work with them ya ewa dia onyeye is difficult now we can't say be so we are who fears about it's difficult for you to get job in the public service till after 10 years as I say it me amended that law a British law and aka your constitution into these are some of the things I say na yi said beya upi free fiaseba at least
depending on the crime
we bet me enya bibia because you know more tete o mutibi friend mo ha say mo reception how mutibi go up ehwehwe me a lawyer for the coffee in ho the social welfare is mandated by law say anko mo pia o mbo follow am no mo abrabon said but uko social welfare officer wa unim do be akonya ekura better so they are going through a lot themselves it makes it difficult for them mental health authority and once only mandated by law that's one visit a prison from time to time you know pure here for my dream because of the weight of the sentence but almost budgetary constraints into a multi-time call stretch and so as I said periodically almost so call normal audit and normal present on findings to Ahaban na changes bo Ahaban I don't know whether they are able to regularly your friend is a constitutional mandate and whether they are able to fulfill that constitutional mandate into me no a hard drain pa
to aso no na me pese me busa se when ya kwan ne ataye di nkomo but before I be ko no I thought that so I will kroma ye who say prisoners be ne you can say prison officers be nam kroma blue at what point in your prison abakrum ebe ye say adwuma no
right
na say adwuma no mo ya ma ahwa etu omoka na den
okay don't forget say omo hu omo krom no omo ye petty offenders so be serve 20 years will be serve 30 years won't be fan makrum but almost serve 2/3 of their sentence. Aka krama oma kofie no.
Okay.
Almost pose security risk. Obi aka na 6 months no kofie. We be 10 years. Na 6 months no for so be gan. Onyane.
Ko yesanche na.
Yeah, it's actually it may double sentence. These are the people you're tying home. Oh, criminal. Now, don't also forget, sir, we do in hard labor. Okay. Your friend said the conviction. To say that Nana Agradaa, you're man 15 years in hard labor. Okay. So, until you have to work, and you're part of the sentence.
Hard labor no dey na obey human be eden.
And shadanya specific. Okay. Obi ho kra na okwa na modern ba obo prison hunting. E be do baby no. Yen shadan ha no. Bebre say koyewe. E be so stubborn. Omo nyama dwen kra so omo kwa bibi wo ha. Omo besua a betima sesa omo life. Enti no hard labor no you need specific tasks. Okay. Say wo kodo banchefu anase say wo yesei. Ni na so you based on adwuma a prison hall. The officer in charge a demon fix. That's what the Bema say. Okay.
At what point in a Obi court prison they had labor can?
It depends on the discretion of the judge. It Obi hokra na you didn't ask them no show remorse be as am fan so and I think so judge never heard the weight of evidence. So or sha or say akwai SSO akwai adwuma sebe bi wadin semfo intino SSO hard labor no e kan ho ebi wo ho so a onfa hard labor ayibia enka ho intino no within the purview of the judge only be decided.
Okay. Yeah. Any bebre complain say a prisons no enkoyi. Now secretary say na the Church of Pentecost for Christ so no mu be so something like that. Is it working now?
Yeah, but the point is that Ghana 47 prisons, I think about 38 of the 47 will be relics of colonial administrations. Into most of the things you see ko James Camp prison oko Tamale Nehoya I say baby omukipu Mponko. These places weren't meant to be used as prisons, and they are converting to prisons. So, baby, is a punishment sentence. So, I think, after all these years of independence, government has successive governments, and to me, are they on a lot.
They need to
the prison institution. As I see, some physical infrastructure. As I see, beam. As I say, skills training and any idea here pa o presence and say ba obi pie no na wo nsa no dwuma ebu ha wo ni adwuma nti no kobo okro no enti say yetimi aban yire no ho civil society enso yire no ho media fo mo so mo yire mo ho na ye nyina ye ka ye nsa bom na ye se ye beboa ye presence no betima ba ye kra behwe say ba wo pia unkoye burden. There are lots of people who could local prisoner. About 35% of the prison population are more makwaba. Me I make say my interview will be a wakwaba 5 times that. So you can imagine. Prison when I am there. Another thing we have to deal with is stigma. So we could prison PR near Trinity and Nsawam also. Forgetting Sebu okra nya bone and a dinipano ekoye. But you better Nsawam so me nyina no emaya na nipa ye almost almost feel comfortable anye bia no obi han to no asan kodi bone no asan akọ because ko prison how a community or how you feel on be bo ware anam kan say dami eni ade obetima sere kakra dan so obeba fi na busuafo wona ma so we kronfo we ya intend obesan akọ baby ofri bai
wow unkomo na da ma say yenya I say fried rice ti ye de we guso de we guso de bibia bi frefrem wenya kwan na ata ye di nkomo say the year 2005 and ye convicted no 160 years
164
wow na say we de yesu be ba do so and maybe be ba e beti meja no
well the power of clemency and no president in the pet omampani excuse me on pet and that pa say any president Mahama na omampani bi obabaso was atai has been recommended yes the character ye wokoye wasesa and no president don't kwa na that prerogative of mercy will be me the iden ejai no and I say why appeal to say atai accomplice so why appeal after a long time ye jai no me na atai kasa no ka se crimes ni piwa ha one committee or GD say or committee bi
ono atai
but saa time na ye hwehwe ne den into media no be kan try no kra answer into if he is able to prove beyond doubt say crimes ni bi o ha you convicting of no enyo no na ye ya a bit must slash in the sentence and considerably. Okay. If say a different you know market boom and a bit do your friend is offenses in a bit do 164.
Yes.
And we know so be how 164 nipa hin 164 because on no ya branch answer no ko no 164 be kan infant so ko no 35 kra and na 30 no 164 e be kan na just say na 200 years is too much.
One na kasa ni dimina no onyanhu wo de oye no
engage
mon kasa nko
from Nakumo.
Okay,
but your catch me no chere say wasesa he's already seen a lot o can say be ma me we hoye o sa de ha ne pan say one day ne banam ho na ka so wa hwe atai kronfo no ne ba enenam ho no e ya de a etete no e ha ne ye pa and later on no me call ho me hu sa so o ye leader e wo ho wache ewo ho ebinom look up to him me
no kwese o sofo
sa no catch me.
Okay,
yeah, sofo no I think say the way this sofo toton crofo so na hard so we a leader be you coordinate things religiously. No doesn't make you or sofo unless of course we review the definition of a sofo, but the meaning who you say as the mean na ye why calm na 164 years I won calm system no ba mo calm young for won pie enkoye adwuma because you don't qualify because you didn't pie no adwane na ukita tu na wotobon kwa he doesn't lose anything. E bia no tu na mesia okọ intino you can imagine ubewo ho saa
na uprobi no busa no de ntia no yesa no
well we full interview na I'm so can send bebre
okay
or my etias na brabo no difficult no a taxi driver no ma BT ne kakra and am for some ebam ni na aka ho and okoyesa but no idea we don't know because obobobo ni papi onom committees a crime na yokumo mu nyina all of them are dead intino do be o dream ho ana etete na the way ni dimba bia do no no
notorious nom de account
into ya there etete no ifiase
adwuma ina for mo nti prison no said we am kasa de chinkura wu na yampa so we soon ade chia wu we
no money bo
we say we are anajo yes no correct
well no money bo na exaggeration kakra wu yes ade chia ade achi ade anopa eba anopa ba only say ade ha adwen say 430 no say account numbers say mo na mokoda awia nwumre wo hay sa time minimum time aboni chese so
418
chese sa time ya sha se ye bodon se ye hyehyem ibiti kose ibi na iba se because dan no so so ibi so be gina ho se cell no nipa no dose too much you can't blame the prison service the only one no ibi be gina ho and I get 12 na bi dan ibi shift
sa some 18 year no
it's true. Wow, it's true, and I make say you can't blame the prison service.
So you
can't blame them. They make do with what they have. They try as much as possible. Say, almost be engineer certain things. Ne inipana uwomo omoho atomo. But if there is nothing they can do, then our person omoye. Almost echraban. Let's say by expand the infrastructure. Omo bodoro. And so omo hope omo do omo model say boneso beti omo push say be pass non custodial law say be nipa bone ketenkete for na do omo ba prison yan for omo mabiem me apa adwuma bi ama omaye and so no ade a prison service di ho akoten sa na civil society yan so yedi ho akoten say de be ya no many bi wo ha pressure no so beti ama wo mo because we be area you do be na draw ni ha prison officer no be no betomska on hwe mani pa no enu
omutumi yesa
they do that a lot no be wa obeka se nipa ni nti e adwuma na de be am ka so adwuma na de nche police
crime so na pay no so kra
pay no so they are pay me a staff of GBC. I've worked with there for 15 years. Person me can be paid. About adwuma pay, you know, internal is difficult. We try.
Who abai adwuma form to VAT ne cars na na man for question no.
Absolutely. Internal na adding. Ni na kwa sacrificial. Yina ye ho si baby. Na etimama o man na kwa animu.
Okay. Ansa na mema college abam no wankasa wo ba no wo bibi soro nko apese wo Canada na 40 wo wi na mefa course kakra.
Okay, the mechanic say prisons no ya na yema obi wo ha o say prison nipa na wo ho enye nipa na wo ho intimi de mekwa akwa de mepe ese say yes free start thinking no if say 4 days ago or so me interview inmate bi ani akotua ne fa no pi o ka kire me say prison pa de nka mo die difo pa ene sese edu omo ekugu ho me ha ono so no wayi wadada ne yere di ne yere bonekese na me say so ye wudini o because the why you am come ade wo
no wudini ni omom di tu ni sika kulipa no
no hwehwe enti ye pese ye omo bi atene especially the youth ye nya hwe ye another thing say obi wa ha na oba ne ho soso enti wunnim say oya akwada ebi a na wadi 16 years so na wakwa akofa no obi wa ha na abusuafo ni nyina support if say the odisika na eba na the breadwinner of the family no so wunnim it may educo prison and the least sentence be 12 years into idea me bohu dero masa sraban say non-custodial law non-custodial bill ache our parliament agada in futuro ye be sure ni say sa bill no e betima pass into law e be boa ama bonenkete na ye do mo ko prison crime check ye boka ko yiwo mo anka ye be aban be mo majuma planting for food and jobs omo ye we wutu local prisoner almost just imagine say how you produce vegetables all year round because some professors here don't kofias you don't move bedroom ebema Ghana akonenim inti kakra me person
timi do moko go camp bi ade chia do moko fo moko don to sia na
other countries asana omo ya no Ghana pene ye warehouse prisoners near feed them the taxpayers money it doesn't make sense
that's why you ko bobusia
it doesn't make sense
they be prisoners wow
Orafo na che say Agradaa sesia no ono so e de ba beto so akonfirm say Agradaa ewo Nsawam na say enokre say owo Nsawam na akoye ensampi say ne okokopie Nsawam no ne ono akasa officer no ase do guarantee and say do otwitwa omo interview no ensema ode abetu dwa say Agradaa enokre say owo Nsawam no ono ne di nkomo no fine ono ne edi nkomo na we say omono adwuma nkasa ne sen ono na wotwa sa interview na adwuma nkasa ne sen adwuma no a ye de hye won sa na so omane de hye won sa bi de minim kwan afa so a obey interview amanfo fa kwan a omofa so mo de pa prison ho what I say and you and I were not there kwan afa so a onya sa opportunity today interview sa a prison for no na ebusia ne nkomodie ni mu no na oka bibi kire se anokwa se ne amanfo ekeka wo se bia Agradaa obi o scam no okokodi Nsawam na ono so akokopie hobi mokopie ho no enye fedi agro waje enema agu ne ho pa na ne nkomodie mu no wo kire bibi se esia no se koba ne se Agradaa adene ha anase ye koso no problem bi koso wo aye bia oda no a ebetime atransferred na ko be fufuro eno mi bi se eno ebetime ye adwuma saa ena nipa na wa fro do no agine sika no a wono no dansa wa mu ho no Agradaa akoto no ho na o pese o kire Agradaa se enam no so enti ena wo be pie ha se na wo twe Agradaa na so se na be ya ofrifie na se wono mo a epia won konkodi sa nkwasasem ni biem no eye better say owo se wo free sa Nsawam se bia nipa kro no attract no anase one no ye gidigidi wo prison honti no wo say ye de ni free honum ekọ baby fofura na yey oni pa na nam no so okokodi eye Nsawam ho no kama na piepia Agradaa ma Agradaa akọ ho ama ne nsa kan me nua se eyewo na Agradaa ye wo saa ena wo bepie wo so e wo Efie ase honom a eden na wo de be ya Agradaa me kan enye wo sika o me kan bia na kopa ebosia sebio wadwunim eye mre woni bre sika a kopa sika se wo de kopa sika gare na was tinya scanon na won san ka sika no me kan bia ya bro na machofu ye bia na omo chewu esibam omo dufu omo bro tetin wo bo ema nne enam saa sika ni to kopie Efie ase na Agradaa be pie gu so ho no ma ede kwan na ode ne befa so eye so say na ekoso wo ho no wo obi was coming no ho no prison officers for no hunu se bia enema ekoche wo ho no betimi atransfer na komi foforo no eye tira wadwene e wo comment section ho e fama me wo anidie ni obuo kwan so eye decent yempe rofia comment bia e wo eye comment section ho no efi se ewiase ye wo no do bebo maaya enkase obia entumi ebi ka se mami se ne dress ya wo dress editor pressure no kofio tatalizer ne sa nkronoba what you say abuzeke woman power ne nsamra ne ya woje ne homena e wo oman ni mu no sisi ya no sa dressing na waja atohoi say no betimi obefili e wo prison ho eno na make say eye nipa wano asem yes nipa wano asem etimi do kokodu bebi a wankasa no wonye wadwene say obekọ what you say enti say Agradaa etimi ejina social media so edi nyamra nsem ena nye social media nko aso na wogina di nyamra nsem wodi free baby ene free baby akoduru baby enti say emra no ene ne ye adwuma ade na Ghana mumye njai ma emra ne eni adwuma endi na obi sori a na ye obi musu asede ye pre amampani mpanifo ne mrem na nka Agradaa ni fie anase abesa free prison ho na intino o free prison ho no magya nipa kro a o scam na man sika bedi ni nsem no a ende okodi prison ho no onu ni free ama nipa na demo ana Ghana for aya mutusu nya atwom na minim say 70% na Agradaa afrode wo mo ama waji omo nsem ejapade 30% ena omo adwene mu odu a ne nsa nka yen enti ebusua ne aba no sesia no unu ya be claim obeka to say Agradaa owo Nsawam na oni na di nkomo na hemi wan say aya na emma mentimi hunu say emma no nko na ye interview na say emma no so ka ho bi say emma no ka ho bi dia eni abrantre wutwa interview we aputu to you say kokoye Agradaa interview yo bi ehunu kwan a ofa so o de kodi fie ase ho say jidie ewo mu dia wo interview na wutwa no ko Agradaa onye obia o onsene obi ena obi so nsen no Efie ase wo no ebetimi ato obia ebetimi atomi na mbom no ni nyina eye ahweyie ene ahopambo se de wo nam a obedi to nam osi di afa ontimi nkotieto obi fa ahodie so onkobo obi apo onkodi nsamfon ema aban ensan kan kwotwetwere ne kukum ebutia anom Sun God TV. Shall we share no subscribe and share like it send be drop video bi ato a. Woni nipa obedi kan ehuni kane. Medo asese onyamre e de amame. E be se hia na foforo. Obetuma frame AI na majo so artificial intelligence. Makram.